Why, hello everyone! It is Jaylise here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the like button. Now, in my last video, I have explained what is autism and why it is often misunderstood by a lot of people in this world. And now in this video, today I'm going to be explaining how to handle those kinds of people. For those of you who may be struggling with autism, ADHD, or any other kinds of special needs or disabilities. So, let's begin. I'm using Google for this. Sorry, okay. So I'm going to be telling you how to handle bullying. So if you're being bullied or something, you might want to identify it in a different way. So let's begin. So if you are someone who is on the autistic spectrum and maybe struggling with bullying like I did when I was in middle school, and this is strategies that I wish I've learned back then when I was bullied. And it really had a big and negative impact on my mental health, my social health, and my physical health. But I overcame that. Here I am now. And here we are. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to define and identify bullying. You want to educate the person that bullying is unwanted behavior that causes pain, harm, distinguishing it from teasing. You want to use social stories or video scenarios to illustrate. So, because as autistic individuals may struggle to recognize or may laugh at bullying. Right, okay, because, bullying can happen to, and I say this right now, bullying can happen to anybody, not just people with autism. It can happen to literally anybody, okay? And that's a serious issue that I have, and it disgusts me to this day that kids still bully, that kids still make fun of other people who might have a problem, and they don't know what they might be struggling with, and they're just quick to point their fingers at them. They're quick to call them names. They're quick to target them. They're quick to assume something about them that might be partially true or not true at all. It totally disgusts me. So here, I'm going to stop that on my channel. I'm going to stop that. Anyway, and then number 2, you want to develop communication skills. You want to practice using assertive, clear language. Like, stop that. I don't like that. Like, leave me alone. That is not okay. You want to use clear language. By saying that, you're directly telling the bully that, hey, I don't like that. And if they keep on doing it, you might want to tell an adult, because that would be considered harassment. So, okay. And what you want to do is you want to build confidence and resilience. But don't overdo it, though. Okay? Don't overdo it. I'm not saying, be mean to them back. Because the famous motto, kill them with kindness. And speaking of killing them with kindness, maybe give them some scripture. Give them some words of scripture. Because according to the Bible does say that if the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. So you see, Jesus is explained it to his disciples that if you belonged to this world, then they would love you as its own. But since you don't belong to this world, that's why the world hates you, because you belong to Jesus. Okay, just little words of encouragement. Now here's how to deal with bullying for the parents. So you want to listen and believe what the child is saying. Don't just make up some excuse and be like, oh, it's probably just some first day jitters or something. No, if your child might be waking up in the middle of the night with nightmares, constant nightmares, that is, maybe before school complaining that they don't want to go to school, complaining about frequent headaches or stomach aches, or coming to school with unexplained bruises, scratches, then that is a sign that your child may be getting bullied. So you want to understand them, you want to believe them and listen to them. Because if that's the case, then you should listen to them. So cuz you want to, without judging them, you want to reassure that the reason why that they're being bullied is not their fault. It's the bullies. Okay. All right. And so to close this video, I would like to say that bullying is wrong. Bullying is wrong. Because it can really affect the victim's mental health, social health, and physical health. You might not, and if for those of you who may be bullying someone right now, stop it. Stop it. You don't know what someone might be going through. So don't make assumptions. Do not point fingers at someone. You can't just make an assumption about someone you don't know. Okay? So and also for the victims, I want to say just, if you're getting bullied, talk to a trusted adult, maybe like your teachers, guidance counselors, parents or guardians, someone maybe a friend. Okay. Okay. And if the school board is ignoring it or not taking this seriously for whatever reason, then you might want to talk to the principal, talk to someone, because that's a huge issue. That's a really huge issue. That's a huge issue. You need to talk with someone. Because like I've said before in my first video, that because school boards are not taking bullying extremely seriously, kids across the nation are killing themselves because they're getting bullied. Because adults will just ignore them and just excuse it for whatever reason. And did you know, I learned this in my class in freshman year one time when we were learning signs of suicide, that suicide is the 15th leading cause of death here in Illinois. And the third leading cause of death in Illinois for ages 11 through around the 20s. And that's a really huge issue. We want to reduce that. We need to reduce that right now. And it's going to be reduced today. So for those of you who might be struggling, I just want to say, keep going and keep trying. Goodbye, everyone.